Hey there everyone, and happy Thursday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Lambers with the latest look at your forecast. So far for today, we're continuing to track showers and thunderstorms really coming into the picture this afternoon. Plus also we have activity in the tropics, a brand new record-setting storm out further on in the Atlantic. So let's go ahead and dive right in, see what you can plan out for the rest of your Thursday, and also get a peek at your weekend forecast. So taking a live look outside right now from our battleship camera, just seeing some of that cloud cover out there, some fluffy clouds, but also some of them do have rain. Starting to see some light rain showers beginning to move through Mobile County. So in case you do find yourselves in one of these rain showers, well, we're expecting that activity to pick up a lot more heading on into this afternoon. So taking a look at our radar right now, again, seeing a lot of activity across the entire southeast, no matter where you are, especially the coastal spots, seeing the bulk of the activity, and taking a look further out towards our west, getting a lot of that thunderstorm activity beginning to pick up, and this will head further on into the afternoon. So let's go ahead and zoom in closer. For anyone in Leakesville, you are next for this line of thunderstorms to move through. Not the fastest moving storms, so this is going to bring potential for any of that localized flash flooding into the picture or just low inland flooding. So just something to keep in mind that with these very slow moving storms, seeing a lot of lightning in them too. Going ahead and checking in on the speed of that. 4 miles per hour is what the system is moving at. So again, very slow moving. I'm expecting that to move into Leakesville just around 1 p.m., 1:15. So just be ready for that. 30 to 45 minutes is when you can start to expect some of that heavier rainfall within it too. Frequent lightning when thunder roars, go indoors, but also Sandhills, seeing a lot of that already. Bendale, Loosedale next with these storms as they are moving east. So I can go ahead and back that up too, just so you can see what that movement is looking like. Again, very slow. This is an hour loop. So this is back at 11:32, and within an hour it's just starting to move closer towards Leakesville and Loosedale. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and check in on Mobile County just to see what it's looking like closer to this area. Again, very light rain showers just moved through Theodore now, moving through Rangeline, Davidson High School, and also Airport Boulevard at I-65. Starting to see some of this light rain. We're right there at McGowan Park, and I did just see some very light rain falling out there. Just some overcast skies, so not really the prettiest picture out there. And then also just north of Dawes near Leroy Stevens, seeing some of that rain showers too. So if you're seeing any rain, let me know. I'd love to see and hear in case you are seeing any of that. As we check in Baldwin County, starting to see some thunderstorm activity pick up in Bon Secour. Gulf Shores was just seeing some of that light rain, starting to see some lightning pick up in that as well. Just reading some of the comments. Annette says that it's raining here in Loosedale in George County. Sharon says, good afternoon, Jennifer. And also Barbara is watching from Greene County, Mississippi. So hello to everyone out there. Just a little heads up with some of these thunderstorms that we do have today. Could see some gusty winds in them. So make sure in case you do have anything outdoors, in case you are in those areas that thunderstorm is heading towards. So Loosedale and also Bendale and those areas, just make sure that you go ahead and bring in anything that could be blown away, because those wind gusts could get up to 40 to 50 miles per hour. So something just to keep an eye on as we continue further on into the afternoon with these thunderstorms that we're watching. Moving further up towards Baldwin County and also towards Escambia County, still just tracking some of that light rain showers just near Gateswood and also heading towards Jamuckla. So zooming out, it's quiet in a lot of areas. Mobile, Baldwin County continuing to stay quiet. Inland counties as well, but also this Kanaka County is not seeing anything either. So mainly just the Mississippi counties, George County, Greene County, they're seeing the bulk of this thunderstorm activity. And as we check in on temperatures, Mobile at 88 degrees, Pensacola also 88, Destin at 90, Dauphin Island at 84. So it's feeling hot out there. It's only 12:30. Almost reaching our daytime highs for the day, so it's hot, but starting to see some of that relief from those thunderstorms as they begin to push on through. Checking out the heat indices though, this is going to be those dew points, our humidity, it's making it feel a lot hotter. Feeling like 104 in downtown Mobile, feeling like 108 in Pensacola, so it's hot out there. Feeling like 107 in Pascagoula and 101 in Destin. So it's going to be feeling the heat out there. Just in case you are outdoors, drink plenty of water. Make sure you're taking breaks, go inside, find that AC, and maybe one of those passing showers will find you and just kind of help cool things off just a little bit. As you see, Gulf Shores, where it did just have one of those rain showers move through, feels like temperatures right on the dot at 89 degrees. Checking out that severe weather risk for today, we are under general thunder. Now, we're in this most every single day during the summertime months, but today it's important to pay attention to the fact that we could see some wet microbursts. Now, what this means is that these thunderstorms, as they push through, they have the potential to have localized heavy rainfall. So it means really high rainfall rates just by how slow they're moving. We see that one heading towards Leakesville, 4 miles per hour. That is a very slow moving storm. So it's just constant heavy rain within it. So something to be cautious of is that localized heavy rainfall. So we could see some small and very small flooding in the urban and also the small stream areas. So keep that in mind. Also, those really strong winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour and that frequent lightning. Coming up in this afternoon, I'll be on at the 4 p.m. show just talking about the dangers associated with lightning and risks that we do need to pay attention to with that. So something to keep in mind for today. If you have anything that can blow away outdoors, make sure you bring it inside because gusty winds, very, very possible with these storms as they are coming into the picture today. But let's go ahead and time out those rain chances starting off this afternoon at noontime. So you start to see some of those rain showers further off towards our west, starting to pick up further towards Mobile and Baldwin counties by the time we get to 2 p.m. and further on by the time we get to 3 p.m. So we're not seeing a lot of that rain yet in Mobile, Baldwin counties. That activity will begin to pick up heading further on into this afternoon. So in case you have plans, in case you're trying to head out the door, get an errand run, go ahead and do it now before one of these rain showers do find you. But once we get further on to the evening, you can see a big batch of activity further off towards our west, but that's going to shift southerly. Starting to see some clearing into the areas by 6 p.m. as we approach sunset. And just looking at some isolated rain showers heading further on into tonight and overnight for your Thursday. We start clearing out by Friday just after midnight. So again, a lot of that activity takes place during the peak daytime heating when we see instability at the highest. That's going to be that 2 and 3 p.m. mark. So typical summer-like pattern here on the Gulf Coast. Pretty used to it, but just be cautious that we could see some of those gusty winds and the heavier downpours in them. Let's go ahead and touch in on the tropics though, because we do have Tropical Storm Josephine just came out at that 10 a.m. advisory. So another record-breaking storm in the Atlantic for the 2020 season. And as we pay attention just to what that record broke, it did beat Jose from August 22nd, 2005. So the 2020 season just blowing all those records out of the water from 2005. Earliest one, that previous named storm Jose in 2005, again, that was August 22nd. And then today on August 13th. So just barely beat it, but still going to be another record-breaking system here in the 2020 season. Checking in closer towards what it's looking like. It's looking a lot more impressive on radar so far for this morning. You can see it just at the beginning of that loop, how disorganized and small it is, but looking a lot better so far for this afternoon. And that's also what warranted it to become further on in that intensity with those winds as well. Winds right now 45 miles per hour, so about 6 miles per hour above that tropical depression strength is what warranted that tropical storm. So it has to get to 39 miles per hour and 45 miles per hour sustained winds this afternoon. Slowly moving at 15 miles per hour west-northwest. Checking out the track on it though, it is expected to pick up in strength even further, 60 miles per hour. Not getting to that category 1 hurricane strength though. It's going to be 14 miles per hour short. So just going to be staying that tropical storm and not even making landfall anywhere. It's going to be skirting along the northern side of the Lesser Antilles, just north of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, staying out in the Atlantic, so staying far away from the Gulf of Mexico. So a good thing to see. I like to see this as we approach closer towards the peak of hurricane season, just a system staying further out in the Atlantic and not affecting anyone or any land areas. So a good thing to see so far for Josephine. Now, as we check out those models, all are in agreement of that too. Some of them do have it heading further up towards Bermuda. I hope that that's not a problem because Bermuda's kind of been picked on a little bit so far with this Atlantic hurricane season. But again, most of those have it just staying out in the Atlantic, keeping that tropical storm strength before entering into a high wind shear environment where it will be torn up. Well, checking out those 2020 storm names, marking a lot of them off the list. So we've already seen those A through I's now onto Josephine. So as we approach closer towards the peak of hurricane season, in case we do get another name system out after this, it will be Kyle, and then we'll have Laura and Marco. So it's another reminder that we are getting through this season and quickly blowing through these names as well. Well, checking out your day planner for the remainder of today, we're expecting those scattered storms really to come into the picture heading into the 3 and 6 p.m. hour. Daytime high is going to be in the upper 80s, but a lot of places seeing those lower 90s. So staying hot, staying humid, muggy, rainy. Not really the best picture. Well, checking out that full outlook for today and for the next 7 days. We're still seeing those 50 to 60% rain shower chances and thunderstorms for the next coming days. Just going to be that wet pattern. Chances a little bit higher for that coverage, especially heading into Friday. Going to be the wettest day of the week, but still kind of looking a little bit like today. For your weekend, still looking good. Don't let those numbers fool you. It's going to be just a repeat of today. Heading into the afternoon, we have the increased coverage chances for those thunderstorms coming into the picture. Looking better for your Sunday, but still seeing a lot of sunshine despite those rain number chances on there. Temperatures also staying in the lower 90s as we continue on for the next 7 days. So overall, it's looking like a good forecast. Just going to have some of those rain shower chances later on into the afternoon. Not going to be affecting us much. Going ahead and taking a look back outside, you can kind of see some of those rain showers further off towards the left, just briefly with that cloud that is moving through, that cumulonimbus cloud that's pushing on through. So reading in some of the comments, I do want to say hello to Tidra. Buddy says that it's storming in Foley. And then Barbara says, thank you for the updates. And then Ruth asks, what is projected for tomorrow? And just kind of a repeat of today. Going to see those temperatures slightly on the cooler side, upper 80s, but still some lower 90s possible for our temperatures tomorrow. And with all those, also those afternoon showers coming into the picture as well. So I do hope that, there you go, do hope that everyone has a great Thursday out there. In case you do have any questions, feel free to comment on those. I always do read the comments just to see if anyone has any questions in the forecast. But I wish everyone a fantastic Thursday. We'll be on at 4 and 5 p.m. We're going to have a shortened show today, only 5 to 5:30, as we do have baseball and the MLB starting at 5:30 for this evening. So just keep that in mind in case you normally watch us from 5 to 6 p.m. Only going to be on from 5 to 5:30 for this evening. But we look forward to seeing you all there. We'll still be on at 9 and 10 to 9 after the game. But I wish everyone a fantastic Thursday. Stay dry.